badge off.
Just
Bones,
let me know.
Bones, did you have did your grandmom or someone in your family give you the talk, or you got your lesson when you came here?
I never had to talk, and I think I'll learn a difference in racism after I came to this country, because when I first came to this country, I felt racism not from Caucasians or people who it was the people who look like me. And that was because
prejudice.
My accent, prejudice. My accent was darker. I was an African booty scratcher, and I'm like, first of all, I'm going I even beat somebody up over that. Like,
I've never even been to Africa.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that might be way of my ancestors. I'm not denying that, but I was born in South America.
I'm sorry, Bones.
Bro.
I did call somebody an African booty scratcher when I was young.
I'm like, I was born in South America. I might have family from Africa, but I'm not. You know, so it's like just simple education. It's like, and I didn't really felt racism. I felt more of hate from police because of what I was driving. And it seems like I was making more than what they're making.
Okay.
So that was my problem with the police. It was never about my skin color. It was all about how you afford to drive this.
But that's
why
what
you
it
worried
was.
about it.
But that's what it was.
Yeah,
though.
that's part of it.
Yeah, but it was mostly
it's called profiling.
But
They
it wasn't.
profiled.
It wasn't.
You shouldn't be driving that.
No, I got that from black cops too. So it wasn't just about my skin color when it came to the cops. 9 times out of 10, when I got in trouble with the cops,
profile.
It was because of what I was driving.
Yeah.
And my thing was, as long as my papers were straight, I don't care, even if I wasn't driving. So to the point where they'd be like, "Yo, Bone, be quiet."
But you have a young son. Have you thought about what that conversation is going to be like?
I think he's going to, I hate to say this, but it's reality. And the fact that I have joint custody, he lives in Florida with his mom.
Okay.
So I think he's going to get some type of it even before I have that talk with him. But I know I'm going to have a talk. I'm going to have a talk with him.
How old is he, Bo?
He's 3. He about to be 4 in April. So I'm going to have that talk. But you
got time, though.
I have time, but I feel as though he's going to come into something before I even have that talk with him.
4?
Man.
You think it's too?
There was a video just last year.
Hey, I'm playing, but I'm not playing.
There was a video just last year where, don't quote me on it, it might have been 2, maybe 3 white kids in the bathroom somewhere roughing up a black kid, and there was a white teacher in that room. So like I said, it's reality.
It is.
And it's in Florida. And man, it's like I've had, like, when I saw that clip, I don't know what to tell you. I lose it because for the simple fact, it happened in Florida, 1. It happened in the same county his mom lived in, 2. So I'm like, bruh.
And that boy's father lived in Baltimore. He lives in Baltimore now. So the boy's father lives in Baltimore. His son is in Florida.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, it's when I saw that.
Oh, you know this story. Yeah, that's a real story.
It's a real story. Yeah. Like when I saw that,
I ain't doubt
the
you,
first
dog.
thing came to mind is like for that whole week, I was so upset every time I talked to my son and his mom. You know, we don't have a communication, like whatever reason. Oh well, you want.
And can we get on that real quick?
It was just like I told him, like, yo, he's only 2, but anything happened to him, you know.
We know the rest, Bones. We know the rest. Let's talk about co-parenting for a moment. I'm not going to assume that you guys are all married, and let's be respectful.
Oh,
okay?
we will.
I'm not going to assume that you guys are all married, but you did say that you have a 17-year-old and a 5-year-old. So I would assume that you have maybe a different relation. How does co-parenting look? From your mind into reality.
On paper, and what you tell me, it's wonderful.
Okay.
Until you have to actually execute it. I have a homegirl who her son's father, it's immaculate. You would think that if you saw them in the street, they was a couple, and they're not. You know, it's like this is the boy's mother, this is the boy's father, and it worked. It worked to each his own. It works. It depends on your mindset. If you're willing to make it work, it'll work.
Okay.
If you're not really willing to make it work,
and that's on both sides.
On both sides.
How does the communication factor in? Because I mean, you were raised with your dad and your mom, and you have these ideals, you have these beliefs, and especially when it comes to raising your son.
Well, you can't co-parent without communication.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Because
look, child.
I got my son, and I'm taking my son to Disneyland. We're going to be gone for 7 days, and it's like, well, when you coming back? And then, well, I wanted to take him to Disney World. It's always going to be something.
Okay.
So if you can't communicate it and talk it out and make it work and meet in the middle, and I'm going to do this, and you're going to do that, and we're going to do this together, it's you just shooting a blank. It ain't even worth even trying.
Wait, Bones, because I know you're going to go on a dissertation.
Yeah, you already know he got a whole book to talk.
Just hold on, Bones. Hold on. Let's get some.
I'm cool.
Hold on.
My
Hold
boy
on.
just said, I'm glad he said he glad he not there.
So Mighty, not to assume that you are co-parenting.
Don't assume.
But even sometimes, if you're married in a married relationship, and you talk to whatever the relationship is, how does this co-parenting exist? Can it exist?
I think co-parenting can exist, right? I think with communication, I think with respect, I think with I think that's it. Communication and respect. I think it can exist.
Again,
Right, it sound real funny, right?
because that's a great set. And again, before you go, Bones, I have this question over here before you go into it. We women can be a tad bit emotional,
Right.
when we don't get our way, and that really puts a bad light, I think, and a bad taste in the mouth of how you effectively parent. Yes, no, maybe so, and now let's expound on that. No? You gonna still parent?
Yeah, I'm a parent.
Okay.
I'm a parent.
Regardless.
At the end of the day, those are my kids. I'm a parent.
But it can be difficult.
I'm going to find a way.
Okay. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how do you fight to that end for your own rights. For your rights
the
as a
same way
parent.
everybody else fight. If you need to go to court, go to court.
Facts.
All right, so
This is what I want to talk about.
I'm different. I don't feel like I should. For me, so I have two sides of the spectrum with my son and my daughter. Not to keep using them as as an example,
Is good.
but my daughter is my daughter. I had her. I produced her, but I had to go to court. To talk. I got to go to court for visitation. I shouldn't have to do that. This is why do I got to go to court and child support? Like we got a whole lot of things that work against us as men, not black men, more black men than anything. So for me, I'm always gonna be a dad. Like I'm a dad. I'm a dad. Like those are my kids, and I just don't feel like I should have to fight to do or to be with what's mine.
True.
So that's what stopped me. That's what's hindered me because I'm just messed up in the head that I'm just not gonna do it. My daughter's 17. She been getting child support since day one. I'm good with it. Just take the child support and we're gonna be over. Visitation, I see her. She's old enough now where, I'm going over to my father's house, or I'm going to hang out with my dad, or I'm going to hang out with my grandmother.
Can't wait for them days, boy.
Those days are immaculate now, but I had to go through the fire to get to where I'm at now. It's been 17 years.
Yeah.
As far as my son goes, he's mine. He got the same name. He looked like me. He mine. His mother knows. He mine. There's no fighting me on that. He mine. Through and through. He's mine. Like that's my guy. So yeah, it's just different. The situation, everything is situation.
Yeah.
So if your kid's mother is for you and she's rocking with you, it'll be easy. But if she hate you, through the fire.
Woo, child.
Before Bones goes, Mighty.
Well, you really don't want Bone. I want Bone to go.
No, because he's going to have a dissertation.
Yeah.
and it's going to go up and down and
really
around
anxious.
in circles.
It's not even that.
I'm really anxious to hear this, though. Like,
I would say without communication, it's very hard. That's one.
Your communication what?
Without communication,
It's hard.
going to be hard. That's one. Second, my grandmother always just tell me something.
Granny.
Hell has no
Fury
like a woman's scorn. And I ain't get that point up until me and my son mom split. Because it's like, what did I do to you, shorty?
Right.
And that's always the question, though, because everybody wants to know.
And that's the first thing will come out of people's mouth. What did you do? And I'm like, well, maybe I should have done it. Because I can show you papers where I'm a cheater and I'm an abuser and I'm this and I'm that and that. But guess what? My paperwork speaks for itself because none of them things is tagged to my name.
Right.
And that's what.
So which one of them you wish you had done?
Huh? All of them. All of them. All of them. Because
which one?
All of them. All of them. I wish I had cheated.
Boom.
Put in her hands. Nah, I might have got a cousin to beat her up.
A female cousin.
Yeah, a female to beat her up.
Or the one cousin that don't mind your mail that would do it.
But it's like, at the end of the day, I do not hate this woman. I got love for her because she made me a father. Outside of that, I have nothing for her. I wish her the best in her life. Just don't keep mine from me. And I'm telling you, like, it seems like I gotta jump through the ringer to see my child. For instance, I'm gonna use one example. After 2.5 years of her purposely keeping him away from me, went to the court, got everything finalized, had him for a week, right? The day that he had to go back to her, I was a little late because of a ride situation. Next month is March. Put it like this. Next month is March, and I got to go to court. Why? Because without me knowing, she went back to Florida, told the court how I threatened her, and I didn't want to give him back. Told her she's not getting him back, this, that, and the third. And the only thing I asked for was to know the man that's been in his life for 2.5 years' name. That's all I asked. What's this man's name? The day of court, August 19th, when I picked my son up for rest of chill for the rest of the day, he was in the car. So you're going to juice us? You mad I moved on? No. You're not going to tell me his name? You mad I moved on? No. I'm here from Malachi. You about to give birth, that's you. I just want to know this man's name. I wish y'all the best.
Right.
Still to this day. And the day when he was supposed to go back, I was like, you know what? If I got to come to you, I want to meet him. If you're coming to me, walk with him. She called the cops and told them, I threatened her and this. And it's like, bro, I got a stack of paperwork this high to show, like, every time this woman wants to be petty or spite me, she'll run to the court without me knowing. And then it's just like, bro, what did I do to you? I didn't put my hands on you. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? All this paperwork you got against me, everything has been thrown out. Everything has been dismissed. Because why? After the first time you got me locked up, what you've never done before, you said, oh, the lady told me if I don't go to court, they're going to throw it out. Okay, that's partly true. But did they tell you they're going to put a warrant out for my arrest? Oh, no, she didn't tell me that part. You made a domestic violence report against me. You're 30-something years old and you don't know that, as all the ID and criminal minds and all this stuff we'll be watching and all this stuff I tell you about the streets. You
First
don't know
48.
That? And you want me to swallow that pill and still love you the way I loved you before you did that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I can't love you, but I got to sleep with one eye open now because it's going. That trust we gain, you broke that in the blinking of an eye.
Listen, the phone lines are open.
You know
240-949-2289
We don't want pettiness in 2020.
if you want to get in on the conversation. And I'm glad you said that, Bones, that you don't want pettiness in 2020. What do men want when it comes to dating and women in 2020? How are we dating? How are we meeting women? Are you going up and saying, hey, my name is Priest and I'm a Capricorn?
I like long walks on the beach.
Right.
right.
Float on.
Ice cream cone on a hot summer day.
How are men and women meeting in 2020?
They're not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not
Social media.
Social media is crazy.
I call them zombies.
Social media.
I mean,
social media.
If she's twerking, inbox, baby. My name is
social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Yeah, definitely social media.
Once upon a time, I guess you went to church to meet a nice woman, or the grocery store.
Yeah, always the grocery store.
Always the
grocery store
right?
work. Yeah.
Used to, but now she's not cooking no more.
No,
so.
she don't.
No, they're in there, but they're not coming to shop.
Nah,
they're just in there
they not shopping.
walking around,
No,
advertising.
She's not cooking no more. It's like DoorDash. She just call up and get you something to eat. She's not cooking, so I'm not meeting at the grocery store.
Straight Grubhub.
But the dating pool is short. It's small on both sides.
Okay.
For men and for women. I listen to a lot of women say there are no good men in the world. This, that, and the third.
That's a lie.
But we say the same thing about them.
I agree.
Women now aren't the same women. I'm 40. I'll be 40 this year. So women in my mind, from when I was younger, what I wanted then is different than what I want
Facts.
Well, of course, because
that's
your
what I think.
goals change.
And
not even the goals. The woman has changed.
Ah.
So when I was 20, 25, I wanted a woman with a nice butt, nice rack. I didn't care if she could cook or clean.
Keep it 100.
As long as she was, she looked good.
Yeah.
Keep it 100.
Yeah,
Now-
please do.
Now I'm 40. She got
She ain't gotta have a nice butt no more.
nah, because my uncle,
She still gotta have a nice butt.
No,
I was wondering where he was going with this.
She don't have to have a nice butt. now.
Okay.
But he's saying no, she
She
doesn't.
doesn't have to have a nice butt. I mean, if she has a nice top, then I'm good with that.
So it's one or the other though.
Now
So
it's
now
one-
you don't need both. Now it's just one or the other.
No, I don't even need the butt at all. Like, as long as you got a nice top, I'm good. So you can follow me on IG on Tuesday.
So you going for the infinity sign too?
So you.
That's all it is. As long as the top is fine, I'm good with it. Nice
Follow you on IG for Tuesdays.
Follow
What?
me on IG
Does that
for
include the
Tuesdays.
Because he
infinity
loves
sign?
some Tuesday
I
titties.
love some
Okay.
Tuesday titties all day long.
So it's not
talk.
Taco Tuesday for you,
I
right?
got Taco Tuesday
So-
after hours. After 8 o'clock, it goes to Taco Tuesday. But in the morning,
Taco
it's
Tuesday.
straight titties. It's straight titties.
You know what? I
Does that
cannot.
include the infinity sign too?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh, these guys
My
are
man.
crazy.
I
man.
cannot.
So
That's crazy.
it's just didn't change. Like what I like then is not what I like now.
Right.
But the quality or the caliber of women now is hard because I mean they got these baby doll eyelashes and that kind of freaks me out.
You call it baby doll
The
eyelash?
eyelashes,
Yeah.
they freak me out.
They like feelers. Like,
You know, that type of thing. The eyebrows. You see the eyebrows now? I was looking
Man.
at them, back in the day they were thin. Now they are like the
St.
size of
Louis
your finger.
Arch.
yeah.
All of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's-
The makeup game has changed.
Ladies,
The waist trainers.
less is more.
I get her home and she take her waist trainer off. This ain't the same woman I met.
So
earlier.
Alexander
Facts.
O'Neal's song
This
has
ain't
really come into
Come
fruition.
in. Right.
This
exactly.
ain't the Instagram picture that I saw.
Ain't the Instagram picture that I saw. This isn't none of that. So women more so enhance than men do. I'm bald head. I can't go home and
They have fall locks for
You
y'all. We
mean-
can take
They
them
got
off.
man weave
trying to-
now,
They got-
man.
They got
You
man
can,
weave.
now you
I'm
can
not-
go to
bro.
sleep all the night and wake up with a full head of
not
wave
spending
tomorrow,
bro.
man.
I'm not spending that kind of money. I'm not doing that. I'll just wear my bald head and get my beard trimmed. Like that's something that I can't manipulate.
Right.
I could if I
Facts.
wanted to spend the money to get a weave, a man weave.
Right.
But I get you home and
I gotta take that
that's
weave
not your
off.
hair. That's not your waistline. Those are not your eyes. Those are not your eyelashes. I'm just not doing those.
So
your
how are we
pupils.
feeling about this, Mighty, when we get the woman home or get to know her and realize that, boo, all of that wasn't even like, who are you?
Right. I think it all depends on what you're in it for.
Amen.
You know what
Break
I'm
it on
saying?
down.
Well, if depending on what you're in it for, then you put the effort for certain things. Like
Okay.
so, if I'm really just like, man, I'm feeling her vibe. I'm kind of liking her. Then I start to ask questions. I start to get to know you. And then because at the end of the day, we can see right through that. We already know this is a whole facade.
Okay.
Here. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to know each other, and I can start telling you, like, well, why don't you just not wear the eyelashes today? You know, why don't you just, let me see what your real hair look like? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But if you're not really in it for all that,
then you don't mind.
You don't care about the little falsity.
keep it all on. You know what I'm saying?
Less is always more, man. Less is always more.
So I just feel like it's whatever your purpose is in that moment or where you are in life. Some people can flip flop. Today it's like this week is like, yeah, I'm trying to find my soulmate, and then as soon as the weekend hit, we trying to
find your weekend mate.
Yeah.
Saturday night shenanigans, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think you just got to go with the flow of what's being offered now. You know what I mean? What's out here now, and it's vice versa.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to go with the flow. But Bones, you conversely, you say less is more. You like a natural woman, and big up all the natural ladies that are out there that maybe just put on a touch of makeup. How is that? Is it like Mighty said? You got to go with the flow. You got to, whatever you're
gotta go with my flow.
Your walk. Okay.
I'm not going with your flow.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, your flow might not be my chill mode. So I go with my flow. My flow can definitely be anyone that's chilling with me mode.
Do you tend to lean more towards the natural woman than the overly made up woman, or does it depend on what you're looking for?
I'd rather natural versus
keep it 100.
It's
too,
like
boy.
Keep it 100. That Mighty said that.
your hair, nails. That's on you. I'm not saying I can treat my woman to a spa day, treat her to get her hair done, but if that's what you want your nails paint, if you got a job, that's your bill right there. Okay. Your nails and your hair, that's your bill.
You're not sponsoring that.
No, I'm not. Anybody I talk to, I try to no, I don't sponsor hair and nails. Period. Point blank. I don't sponsor hair and nails.
Okay, so but we talking about we're not talking about your lady, or we talking about your lady.
My lady. I don't sponsor her. Like I said,
so you don't want her to look good.
Mind.
You're not gonna take care of that.
It's not that I can't and I don't mind, but if you're not natural, that's your responsibility. Because your happiness can't come from me. Because I could give you the money to go get your hair done and you still not happy. So guess what? I'm not going to waste my money, get your hair done, and you still have attitude. Do your own hair and keep your own attitude.
You scarred, man.
I'm not scarred. I'm not scarred.
I'm going to keep it real. If y'all don't want to say something, man.
It's not scarred.
But I've never traumatized.
I've never.
Happened?
No.
Yeah.
I've never.
Somebody get a couch.
This
man need to lay on the couch and he need to talk.
Hair and nails. I've never sponsored hair and nails.
I don't think anything's wrong with that. If he doesn't want to sponsor hair and nails, Mighty. But I do feel like if your woman want to look good, why she got to do that herself? You don't want her to look good walking with you, being with you. But you feel like natural is the best look.
Yeah.
Okay. And if that's what she wants to do to look good for herself, then she should pay for it.
So let's stay there for a second, because I know you got a program. So let's flip it. So let's flip it.
Yeah, let's flip
If she come out looking busted, if she come out looking no hair not done, nails not done.
Depends.
Eyebrows, there's one unibrow going across because she couldn't get it waxed.
We're not gonna have all that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm exaggerating a little bit, but if she came out not looking up to par for your liking, right? And you said, "Baby, what's going on?" And she go, "I'm broke this week. I didn't get paid this week. I can't really. I wanted to, but this
That's
is just
different.
what it is."
Like I said, it's not that I don't and not that I can't. But before you even look at me, push your hand down your own pocket. Because that's your hair and nails. Plus, I don't think you have to run to the salon to
What's wrong with this man?
I don't think you have to run.
He like a natural woman.
I don't think you have to run to the salon every minute to get your nails done.
He like a natural woman that can naturally take care of her own self.
True that.
Without your natural money.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't sponsor here and there.
But you know what, Mighty, you touched on something when you said jokingly and seriously, you know, you're hurt, you're tainted. When you first fell in love, when you guys first fell in love, no, listen, I'm on to something else.
Because
I'm on to something else. I'm on to something else. Don't worry about that. We got you on that. The first time you fell in love and was hurt, did that scar and or change your mode of operandi on how you dealt with women?
Good question. Priest.
Of course. Mm-hmm. Of course. I was probably 7 years old.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
I
Elastic
want to hear
scar.
this. I want to hear this.
I was 7.
It does.
I was about 7.
I don't think that's too early.
I was about 7 or 8. I went in there and she was talking to another kid. I was upset. Mm-hmm. You know, give me my pencils back. You can't use my notebook no more. And we're not going to do this anymore. I don't even want to be your friend. Yeah, I was young. But then as I got older, like I knew what heartbreak was, so it wasn't even a factor anymore.
I guess, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, I was young. You knew, we knew what heartbreak and heartache was at a young age. It was,
interesting.
And then my father was in the Air
making me
Force.
think now.
So we moved around, and then my third girlfriend lived in this state. I had to leave her, and now I'm heartbroken again.
Right.
About 12 years old, and I'm feeling some kind of way.
Right.
Then I get, here, and I'm in the 7th grade, and Valentine's Day, I gave a young lady some balloons. My mother took me to the store, bought balloons and candy.
Got it in.
Next week, we wasn't together no more. I'm heartbroken.
That's how quick it happened.
I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken again.
Funny as a mug.
As I get to be an adult, I'm an adult, and then heartbreaks, heartaches, 808s, and all that other stuff. It is what it is. Yeah. It definitely changes you because now you know. Whatever it was that made you break up that first time,
you ain't doing it again.
You don't want to
protect yourself. Guard yourself.
Interesting.
Right?
And that goes on both sides, men and women. Sometimes you just got to have your guard up regardless. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of when you meet that right person, if you put them down or not. I'm not saying I got a wall like the border for Mexico, but, nope, we're not doing that.
I think everybody's different, though. I think you got some people that just love and they love hard, and they can't help it. They
to fall in love, to love hard. Mm-hmm.
Help it. Mm-hmm. They just, as much as they might not want to, I think they just love hard. And so they're more, I guess.
Passionate.
Yeah, they're more prone to heartache
Loyal.
and heartbreak.
Yeah, true.
And like Pre said, 808.
And they bust the window.
Right. And they the crazy ones. Right. They the crazy ones, right? Whether man or female, they the crazy ones.
I would say I've always loved the women I've dealt with. But falling in love, I didn't fall in love till I found out I was about to have a child. When she told me,
that's what made you fall in love.
Yeah, I fell in love with the woman that was carrying my child.
Okay,
that was the first time falling in love.
Okay,
loving females, I've always done it because I was raised in love.
I love a man.
I was raised by my grandmother, so all she installed in me was love for women. Mm-hmm. So I've always loved women, but falling in love with a woman was until I heard, I'm pregnant for you.
So you didn't have any relationships before that hurt your feelings, that made you look at women differently? Like they're saying, okay, you did this and I'm gonna check that.
Truth be told, no. Because I've never really truly committed to a woman in that aspect, even though I know they're committed to me, because I've never trust women.
Let's talk about that.
I've never
for a
trust
second, please.
Women.
See, and that's the thing. You were raised by your grandmother, and you don't trust women.
Why?
Yes. Why?
Because my mom wasn't in mine.
Your mom wasn't in your life.
Even for the few times I saw her, I felt if the woman who gave birth to me didn't love me the way I wanted to be loved by her, then what's a woman that has no relation other than saying you my man, and I love you.
And I love that, and I thank you so much, because I do want to go back to before you came in, we were talking a little bit about mothers and how sons view their mothers. When you're when you're in a relationship, are you looking for someone that fits that mom model, or you fashion their ideal after how your mom treated you? How does that work when you're looking for a woman, not your mom, but someone like your mom, and in your case, someone not like your mom?
I wasn't looking for someone to be like my mom. I was saying I can see in the Turner when he's like, everybody always leave. I'm just looking for somebody who's not going to quit on me when times get hard.
Interesting.
It seems like, especially in the last two generations, this generation, as soon as you get that first speed block, it's just like, where everybody goes. It's like the lights turned off. You ain't seeing nobody. Turn the lights back on, it's like ghost town.
What about you guys? Was the idea somebody like your mom, or?
I think it's all on your experience.
True.
So for me, I don't think I ever was looking for someone, set out to look for someone like my mom. You know, I don't. That's kind of weird.
Right.
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 In the aspect of
it's
taking care of you, so to speak.
No, it's still weird.
Still weird.
Yeah, it is. No,
so,
true.
No, I didn't. But I think though, when after you get into the relationship, in retrospect, when you look back at it or back on it, you realize the things and the qualities that you wanted in her are similar to the qualities, depending on your experience, are similar to the qualities that your mom has, or similar, or the qualities that you don't want her to have are similar to the qualities
Facts.
that your mom
Facts.
has.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It all depends on your experience, because for me, you know, my mom just can't do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it is. I mean, she has a lot of great qualities, but at the end of the day, she has some qualities there that really would, I think, you know, drive anybody crazy.
Right.
But I don't know, and I'm about to say this, and please stop me if I'm wrong. I'm about to say this. It is not. It's. You don't intend on doing these things. It's like, I don't know if it's just kind of, it just happens. But you're not really intending on finding anybody that acts like your mom, or keeps the home like your mom, or you don't intend on it.
Right.
True.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just kind of just. Those are the things you want after a while. You realize that's how you've modeled what a woman is supposed to be.
Because of what you've seen growing up.
Yeah.
True,
Right.
true.
And I've had this conversation several times, and I always joke about women not cooking. So my reference to women cooking will always be a part of it. I used to say that I only wanted a woman that could cook. If a woman couldn't cook, I didn't want her. Cooking, cleaning, the essentials to be a perfect mate. Like, if you cook, I'll wash the dishes. If you do this,
Preach.
I'll do that.
Preach.
It just wasn't around anymore. Because like I said, my mother would cook. And then when my father got home, we could eat. We couldn't eat until my dad got home.
Right.
I don't care what time you got out of school.
He's a boss.
Whatever
Yeah.
time you
That's
come
it.
home.
That was the head of
He's
head
a
of the
boss.
house.
Got the big piece
My
of
father
chicken.
was the same way. He got the bigger piece.
Bigger
I'm
piece of
like,
chicken.
I mean, I'm teenage too. I'm like,
Can I get the other
I'm
breast?
hungry. You
Can I
know what
get
I'm
the
saying?
other breast?
Right.
He get both breasts because he
Right.
got one another later.
Right.
So I did not want
Funny.
a woman like my mother, and my mother has some great characteristics. My mother is a great woman, and she does some great things. But those are things that we saw growing up that you knew that if my mother did this, I kind of want the same thing. It worked. So you watched it in the household where it worked for my dad, it worked for my mom. Well, damn, this might work for me.
Right.
This is what I want. This is what I see. But now, I mean, like I said, women ain't cooking anymore. And a woman had to ask me, well, can you cook? Yes, I can. My mother showed us how to cook. You had to be, effective on your own, or you
Right.
had to be able to do certain things. Because if my mother was at work and she didn't cook, then you had to find something to eat.
Right.
You got to be able to cook it yourself. So it was things like that women say, well, can you cook? I don't want to cook.
But when somebody asks you, can you cook? What do they mean? Are you a gourmet chef?
Are you a gourmet
or
chef? Or
can I read and write?
Can you
You know what I mean? Because I can pick up a cookbook and say, okay, two teaspoons of, you know what I'm saying? Like
just being able to prepare a meal,
Right.
And I remember seeing the meme where the man asking a woman, can you cook? And she like, can you build a house? It's not even the same thing.
Right.
You making fried chicken and me building you a bathroom. No, I'm not going to.
Two different levels.
Could I possibly if I tried?
Right.
If I put my mind to it, but it's just that type of thing.
Yeah.
That I'm not looking for nobody like my mom. Some similarities, sure, but not my mother.
It's weird.
Kind of disgusting.
It's just
It
weird.
is weird.
Right, exactly.
I'm not looking for nobody like my grandmother. I'm just looking for the qualities that she had, that she installed in me. 3 things my grandmother installed in me: how to wash my own clothes, how to cook my food, and how to clean my place.
Okay.
She was like, you know how to do those 3 things. You wouldn't depend on a woman to do anything for you other than to love you.
Okay. I love it. This is Community Voices with MoMo Love alongside DJ Fiyabone on Ablazin Radio.
Check.
We are having such a great in-depth conversation of what do men really want? And, if you guys are not listening, they are laying it on out. Any of my men out there in the community that would like to join the conversation, please feel free to call in on 240-949-2289. Ladies, we're shutting you off, okay? I'm only moderating. As you hear, I'm not jumping in because, this is how we get back to the black unity. We have to communicate, and communicating involves listening. So let's listen to some more.
Peace.
I want to know a question. Do y'all test women? Do men test women?
As in how?
As in, are you sustainable for this relationship? Are you able to match up to this relationship? Are we going to test you more? Okay, here's the thing. Some of me and my girlfriends, we're talking, and we might go on a couple of dates or whatever, and you're having these conversations, and a guy might ask you a question or something might happen. You're in a social setting or whatever the case may be. Something happens, and now the guy no longer calls or talks to you or wants to even pursue this relationship. And you may find out it was something you said or something you did that could have been explained or communicated through, or it reminded him of something that some ex-girlfriend did and you not the one anymore. So I asked, do you test women?
No.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
And the reason he probably didn't call you back was not probably.
Not me.
And I'm not talking about you. But I'm saying for a woman.
I guess my calls back.
He probably didn't call you back for, several different reasons.
But it wasn't no test.
It wasn't no test. I just forgot to save your phone number or,
Interesting.
Yeah, we do.
I got locked up that night on the way home. And I just couldn't call you back. Or it could have been anything. I don't know about no test. I don't think men do that.
You don't think men test women?
I don't think
so.
men do it. I think boys did. Guilty. I did it for one whole
He keeping
summer.
it 100.
Yeah,
I did
that's
for
what's
a whole
up.
summer.
What did you do?
Whole summer?
A whole summer.
God.
What'd you
whole
do?
Summer.
What did you do?
Just simple text and call from a different number to the same person I was talking to.
Why?
And it was like she was living such a double life with me. Sometimes I look at both my phones and be like, should I tell her?
Oh, I see.
On the other
See,
hand,
that's too much time.
she's
I
never
get that
met
time right there.
this other person.
He said younger. He was younger.
I was
Right,
younger.
yeah. True facts.
And
Thanks for pulling me back, Mo.
You
You're right. Yeah.
Like I said, I did it for the whole summer. For the whole summer, they were to the point where
But why you play that game? Why didn't you just
because
leave her alone or share your feelings?
She thought she could have played with me, but she got played.
Here's
for the
another
whole
question.
Summer. And when I say that, it was like she always wanted to know why I didn't trust her. Why I didn't trust you? Because you were having a whole.
But you don't
text
trust women
line.
anyway.
Never, and this is another thing. Never voice convo, a whole text for a whole summer, and you not suspect that. Like this, and the fact is, the dude always telling you in Texas, like, "Yo, I seen you here," or "Yeah, I told you meet me there, but I couldn't make it, but I know what you was wearing." And it's like, "Yo, how you always know this and you never meet me?" But why are you still carrying on the conversation with this person?
Bones, I don't know. I don't understand this. What's going on? So, but
Test the loyalty.
testing loyalty. You and your loyalty. Okay. All right. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get. We're gonna get
fun.
With this man.
It was fun because I mean, if you're gullible enough to have a
Bones, stop testing women.
a text,
Stop it.
a text ship with someone that
You
can
started
tell
it.
you so much stuff
Bones
about
so
you
petty,
on
y'all.
the
First time I heard that
weekends,
one. A
right?
text ship.
Okay,
But
here's
never
what I
met
want to
you
know.
or never always have an excuse.
Here's
Why?
what I want to know. Why do some men lie?
Why do some women lie?
When we're talking about men, we're not getting ready to do that back and forth. We're talking about men. Why do some men lie in order to get what it is that they're looking for? A lot of times men say, well, we women can't handle the truth. If you told us that you guys had a girlfriend or a wife or whatever the case may be, and we women say, give us the chance to say yes we can or no we can't. Right. So then I say, why you gotta lie, Craig? Bones, you laugh.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first because I think I'm gonna give a different answer.
You gonna give a
from
short
the other
answer?
two fellas
Can you give a short answer?
I would say, me personally, and I'm speaking from me, I try not to lie. Try not to lie. Right. And even when I'm telling a lie, I'm still telling half truth.
It's a lie.
But y'all females can't handle the truth.
We talk.
Y'all say
why
y'all
you say that?
Y'all can't handle the truth.
You're not a female, so you don't know what we can handle.
The last person I told the truth to that said I want the truth end up
Truth was
hurt.
Of course, truth hurts.
The truth was who you live with. I live with a woman.
Okay.
So now you know why you can't come to my place.
So wait. Let's have this conversation. Because this is where the issues with men and women, single men and women, or women and men who have relationships and we're coming lying, right? Because when you withhold information, when you omit information, when you don't give full information, that's a lie. It's deceit, right? So hold on. Let me finish, and then y'all gonna have it's a lie. See, and then you want to manipulate it. So you meet somebody, and you like their style, you like their vibe, you like their flow. You get to know them, and you know you got a woman that you living with. Why even go into that? And if you want to go into it, why not be honest from the beginning? Because what happens, I'm not saying what happened in that relationship or situation because I don't know. But what happens is I like you too. I like how you flowing. I like how your style is. I like how you make me feel. We spending quality time. We giving daily affirmations. We doing all these things. And now we done jumped into the freak flag flying. Okay. And now as a woman, I'm all emotional. I'm all feeling you. And now you want to tell me now everything is open. So I'm noticing certain things. I'm noticing patterns. I'm seeing things. And I'm asking you, what's going on? What's going on? And you're like, nothing. We good. We chilling. We good. Why can't it just be the way? Right. And now I'm saying to you, tell me the truth because I'm not stupid. I'm feeling like I'm going crazy because y'all know we all crazy. I'm feeling like I'm going crazy. And what I knew to be the truth that you never said to me is that you got a woman. Right. And now I want to slash your tires and put bleach on your clothes. Not me, but some of us women do those things. So I say, you cannot say what a woman can and cannot take the truth. Because what happens on the other end is where now we got the, we getting into all of that. So I say, why you got to lie, Craig?
Spare feelings.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I think it's situational.
True.
Yeah.
You don't want to break the heart of whoever it is. And sometimes it just happens. Like, you might be with a woman, and then I meet another woman, and the vibe is different.
So,
like
aura.
like if I had this at home, I wouldn't even be out here in the first place, you know?
Right.
You in the gym and Shorty in the gym and she looking good and she talking to you and you talking to her and then y'all leave and go get a protein shake and then y'all sit there and y'all talking.
Whoa. Don't tell them too much.
Can't give it all out at once, bro.
Yes, please do so, Steve Harvey.
It's situational. Like certain things it is. And like in my mind, I'm not even there to meet nobody.
Right.
But I'm in the gym and she caught my eye and I caught her eye and we are talking.
Right.
I mean, I just use the gym because I'm going when I leave here. But it's that type of thing that, you know, my home is fine, but if I had this at home, it would be even better.
Right.
And you get put in a box or a situation that you didn't even prepare yourself for. So now here it is, and it's 2-3 weeks that went by, and you done been to the movie. Now I can't go to my girl and tell my girl, like, I was at the movies with Shorty. I met at the gym. Now she want to go to the gym with me. And now she
come on, let's go.
And it, you know, it just happens. So I don't think it's so much that we intend to lie. It's just something that at the end of the day, we just get caught up in something that we didn't really plan for. Unless you're out there fishing, like, yo, I'm about to go to the gym, and I see Big Butt Brenda over there, and then I'm going to go give her my name, my number, and tell her I'm a personal trainer.
But even still, Mighty, you know, Priest is saying it just happened. You know you have somebody at home. It didn't just happen. The eye contact, I got that. I've never been a person. I've never been a person to say that my man or a man can't look. We have eyes. I've never been that type. But for you to make the steps,
so
and the connection,
facts. I don't think. Sometimes you don't even intend to do that, right? But because of circumstances, because of it might be you being unhappy in your situation, right? But because of certain circumstances, you're like, okay, I'm kind of here, right? So then within that circumstance, and you're living that life, and you're living in those feelings of, you know, this is my life. You meet someone, right? And you meet someone that you're like, wow, I didn't think you could have this. Like, you know, even when I thought I had this is not really what I had. It definitely ain't this.
Okay.
So here we go. Right? Now that's the first crossroads. So you think to yourself, do I say something now? Or do I enjoy this for a little bit longer? Right? So you say, I'm gonna enjoy it for a little bit longer. Because this right here is where it's at. Right?
It goes 2 weeks.
Right.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It goes a month and a half.
Right.
And now you just down a road that you done came too far to go home and tell my wife or my girlfriend or who I'm living with, like, baby, I ain't never coming back.
That's like the situation I explained earlier. It's not that you want to hurt the person feeling, but me personally, I just got tired of lying. Like, why you couldn't come over?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, as a man, you gotta step
why
up
you
to the
couldn't
plate
come over
and figure out what you want.
You want to know the truth? Here's the truth. You can take it or leave it.
Mighty, you
I don't think. I can't say that because at the end of the day, we're all human and we have feelings. So even when men are, like you said, Mo, while we're lying, sometimes it's not lying to hurt you.
This is lying to protect your feelings. Or not to lose what we got.
Not even that. It's to preserve what we have.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we feel like at the time, maybe, I don't know, is that this might be better. Right? Right? Until you man, you can get it gets real deep, then it gets into the 80-20 and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm talking about the initial vibes, the initial thought process of why you're lying. And that's when it comes to I guess, like you said, cheating or stepping out, whatever, right? So that's kind of how I feel. It's not the intent to just deliberately say, man, I see Mo over there looking like I'm gonna holler. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to chill with her. I'm trying to I'm trying to fake wife her up just to hurt her feelings. No, it don't.
That's not the intention.
No, that's not the intention.
And some of us just love, like we just love. You know what I'm saying? Like, or we like hard. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if home is good, then there's no reason for me to even step out.
Right.
And my lie, to me, might not be a lie. It's just not telling the truth. My father always said,
there you go. It's not exactly.
I don't understand that.
Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies.
Okay.
Who's the girl in your car right now? Well, where are you at that you can see the girl that's in my car?
Exactly. So where are you?
She my coworker. Well, you don't believe that's my coworker.
Exactly.
You can't really see who it is, so you don't know exactly who it is. It's
right.
my coworker. I didn't lie. We might work together.
Exactly.
We might work together. That's all you need to know.
Possibility.
So, like I said, it's not a matter of lying. I just may not tell the truth.
Or the whole truth.
And I'll tell you no lies.
Or the whole truth.
How has social media affected our relationships? Even with our male friends.
Okay, let's change this. Let's change this real fast.
Okay.
Definition of what are we saying relationship? Because we got sexship, relationship, sexship,
friendship. This section.
Yeah, sexship, techship,
relationship.
Wow.
Friendship, ship.
It's a lot of ships.
It's a lot of ships.
So relationship, I want it to be, relationship is something that's ongoing.
So you guys define to me what a relationship is.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But to me, a relationship is longer than a techship, a friendship.
Or a situationship,
situationship,
sexship.
and a ship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cruise ship. That type of thing.
Gotcha.
It's something sacred. It means something. My text.
And if it means something, then you eliminate
all the other ships.
You eliminate all the other ships, but you eliminate how heavy or how social media plays a factor in your relationship. Because I think if it really means something, then you will already know that social media is a facade, it's fake.
Exactly.
Right? Not for everybody. It depends on what form you use it.
You know what I'm saying? You can still keep it real on social media.
However, for a relationship to work, just like they say you can't have everybody in your business, well, the social media, you won't have people in your business.
Don't post everything.
Right. So if it's a for real relationship where you want this to go somewhere, there's a goal at this, you know what I mean? There's a goal, like at the end I want to get married, I want all that. Yeah. I don't think social media is going to really be beneficial. But if it's like a situationship, tech ship, definitely if it's a sex ship,
that's not a relationship.
I'm gonna big my boo up on what was it the Monday or the
Women Crush Wednesday.
Well, yeah, all that.
But you know what?
I put you up.
You can't even do that these days, though, man. You can't even do that these days.
Why?
Woman Crush Wednesdays. Because you might lose a crush putting up a woman crush.
Yeah, but that's a sex ship and a tech ship.
Yeah.
Relationship wise, if I'm in a relationship, my Woman Crush Wednesday is
my woman.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm in a relationship, that's my woman crush every day.
And then if I want to be slick, I'll make next Wednesday be my sister. The third Wednesday might be my mother, and then I throw a random girl in there.
And then they go, who are these girls? Ain't you in a relationship?
Stop telling them everything.
Yeah, don't let them wonder who are these women. You can't tell them.
Start calling you Steve, man.
Exactly. Now they know. Now they know you're gay.
What's wrong with you, man?
These are just jokes.
That is so funny.
One thing we don't want in 2020 and beyond, though, ladies.
Just jokes. Social media is terrible.
It's horrible.
Don't cheat to get back. That's no revenge at all. That's just dumb.
Really?
Yes. Cheating is not a revenge.
It's not?
No, cheating is definitely a revenge.
Yeah, no.
What he's saying is that's not a way to get your revenge.
I want to hear this.
Let me finish.
He's been having some doozies tonight, so I want to hear this.
It's not. One. And just keep it real. Like, keep it real. If you want to date, say you want to date.
Why should the woman have to say what she wants?
Because if you're dating me and I'm thinking we're dating to be in a relationship, and you're dating just to date because you have multiple guys you're dating,
Right.
then
But that's communication, though.
But wait a minute. See, this
Let
is
me
what I
know.
don't
Hey, I'm
understand.
dating.
How
I'm
is
not-
it that a man can date multiple people, but a woman cannot?
I'm not saying a woman can't date multiple people. Just don't let me be the one thinking that you're in a relationship.
You don't want to
me.
be the multiple.
No, I don't care. No. Don't act like we're in a relationship, but you're actually dating when you're not around me.
But you do the same thing.
No. If I'm single, we're all dating.
So rightfully
If I'm
so.
in a relationship and I meet a woman or a woman approach me, I'll let her know. You know what? I'm in a relationship.
Bone, stop it.
I love it. No, don't tell him to stop. I need to hear this.
Y'all say y'all want the truth, right?
I want the truth, Bone. I want the
let y'all
truth.
decide if y'all want to pursue or not, right? If I approach a woman or a woman approach me, you got a woman? Yeah, I got a woman.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, but when you were younger, you didn't do that.
When I was younger, I was always
But
single.
you will convey the truth now.
When I was younger, I was always single, even in a relationship.
So this is all when you were younger.
Yes.
Okay.
And how old are you? And how old are you now?
So what's
I'll
younger?
be 42 in November.
All right.
Okay.
So when I was younger, so therefore we're going from middle school, high school, and college. And I would say up until I had my son.
Is when you said you and I want to talk about that. Love versus falling in love. Is there a difference?
Yes.
Love and being in
Oh,
love.
yeah, it's a major difference.
Yes, it is.
You know there's a difference.
It's a
Up
difference.
there.
for
It's
y'all.
a big
Miss
difference.
Radio host.
Same
When you
thing.
love-
I
when you're in love, you overlook everything.
Really?
When you love somebody, you see their faults, and when you're in love, it's like Michael Bolton said: when a man
Man, you
loves
are
a woman,
scarred to beyond belief.
she do.
Mother-
Mighty.
mother put
I
it
hope
on 'em.
that-
That's
man,
what
somebody,
Hey,
man,
believe
I'm
it or
trying
not,
to tell
I'm
you.
not even scarred.
Bro,
believe
you
it or
are,
not,
bro.
because I still love. And guess what?
I'm not.
I still love cancer women.
Cancer women.
Yes.
What that got to do with it? That's the opposite
The
side of
baby
your.
mother.
Of
That's,
your
that's the baby
There you
mother.
go.
baby
I still
mother.
love cancer women. I still love cancer
well, I'm
women.
so glad
So
y'all knew that and picked up on that because I missed
know,
it.
you
So,
know,
and that lets me know that there are some men out there who are scarred or affected by relationships and base their next relationships on
Off
that.
of
Because
So
women do it. Because women.
women do it.
No, you can't say y'all
Women
do it
do-
because
yeah,
we do
yes,
it.
yes,
Y'all do.
Yeah, y'all do.
Y'all
it.
do.
Yeah, y'all
Women
do.
Is this a time where I can speak on behalf
Yes.
of some women?
No.
Speak on
I'm
behalf
just
of
saying.
yourself.
This is all about men right now.
Okay,
on
so
behalf
I'm
of-
gonna leave that alone.
No,
No,
go
because
ahead.
I will
No,
leave
go
it
there.
alone.
Go
No,
there.
say
No,
it,
go
say
there.
it,
Go
say
So
it.
there.
what kind of
your
man
piece.
are you?
Say your piece.
What you mean? What kind of man? The man that's trying to get to know you.
Yeah, say your piece. What you got? Because we got questions for you. Too.
What's
Yeah.
your question? Okay.
Go ahead, say your piece. I got questions.
Regarding
What we was talking
What
about
you was
as
about-
far
you was about to
as men being scorned and
Scorned.
doing
Don't
what
women
women
get
do
scorned?
and
women do get scorned, but here's the thing: women are more often than not, women are always open to love. We do not want to be by ourselves the rest of our lives. We are always open to love. So even if our children's father or our ex-husbands or our very first boyfriends hurt us, we're still willing and open to bring you into our life. We look at potential. We hear all the things that you want to do. We encourage you. We motivate you. We strengthen you. We're behind you. But then when we feel like we're not protected, when we're continuously lied to, when we may be cheated upon, these factors, after a while, break down into our emotionals. We either become emotional or we become emotionless, which is where you get into the cheating and or leaving, period, point blank. And I can't hear nothing that you're going to say. We're just coexisting. You can live downstairs, I can live upstairs. Long as we good, you bring your money, we good. As long as you respect me. I still may not even cheat, but I don't want to deal with you. So we women, we can still take on and take on and take on all the things that you men give us. And we may not turn the eye until you have just broken us all the way down through embarrassment, through ridicule, through disrespect. And then we make our move. But it's not until then. So that's why I say, do you guys test women? You know, is it something, are you holding something from other women? possibly things that your mother may or may not have done to you. We feel like we take all of that abuse along with how society treats you. As
society.
A black man, as it's hard for you to deal with any type of spirituality, as it's difficult for you guys to deal with employment, authority. You know what I mean? So all of that we deal with. Sometimes women make more money. We gotta make sure we're making you feel manly because we make more money. You know what I mean? So it isn't until all of these things come down and more importantly, that we don't feel protected or that we have been lied to and cheated on repeatedly that we say enough is enough. And some women stick in there, especially our old school mothers, because men will always be men.
I was just about to ask you that. What
Go
if
ahead.
you have that mentality?
I don't.
And can't
but
break your wall down?
Go ahead.
I don't.
It is, and I appreciate you for saying that. And you're absolutely right. Well, as a black men, we do not take care of our black women, and I can appreciate you saying that. And as far as a man being scorned, we have the same thing. We have the same wall, the same thing you're feeling is the same thing I'm feeling. The difference is I don't know how to express it the way you do.
Gotcha.
So when I get it and I'm feeling the same, I'm going through the same thing that you're feeling, doing the same thing you're doing, and in my mind it's the same exact thing, same level. But the problem is because I can't express it, then I come home and I dump on you. So now you have to take yours and you have to take a little bit of mine.
Yeah.
So in that sense, then I apologize because I didn't have to, because I don't know the outlet. I don't have the nurturing mentality or the spirit or the feeling. You know, you can plant a seed and I'm gonna destroy it because I don't know what it takes to help build it.
Interesting.
And that comes from upbringing as well. So
I was about to say
so we're scoring just like you. We're doing the same thing you're doing, and we're feeling the same thing that you're feeling.
Yeah.
But we just don't know how to communicate it or express it,
Interesting.
or to even dislodge of it the way you would. Yeah, you gotta go to the straw that breaks the camel's back. We don't. We not. I'm cheating. You getting on my nerves.
Or rolling.
Or rolling. You know what I'm saying?
We don't put up with as much.
Not at all.
Is that DNA or learned behavior or a combination?
All
I think
the above.
it's definitely both. It's definitely
All the
both.
above.
And I think, and because it's just a part of what a man is. Okay, so let's keep it. This is crazy, but hear me out. It's a king of a jungle mentality. Okay, in any ecosystem or whatever, you have the king of the jungle and the king of the jungle. Even if you look at lions, right? They and just how animals behave, they just don't have one, right?
Right.
There's no monogamy with animals, right? When it comes to human beings, though, there's expected to be monogamy there, right? Okay, so it's interesting. I don't know why it's like this, but it's like this. For a woman, I can cheat on you, plenty of times, right? And you. Because there is some type of loyalty to a fault for you where you're like, he can change. And I'm going to stay with him. I'm going to stick this out. Right? But when you do it,
War, what number?
Because somebody done touched what's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Ego.
Now I cannot. So somebody that came into my kingdom.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's so that's why I mean it's a double standard.
Yes.
But it's just that's what it is.
It's a double standard, but at the end of the day, a woman can do everything a man does and still be looked upon as a woman. Just as well, a man can do everything a woman does, and for one example, a woman could go lay with 100 women and come back and still be a woman.
Okay,
man.
Okay, help me.
Like Tank said,
I got you.
Bring it in.
Got what I'm saying?
I got you.
You go down one left field. Ain't no way I'm believing you a man after that, bro.
I got you.
Oh, I see where you're going with
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's certain things society would like us to think that we're equal in, or we can do the same things, but we can't. And I look at females like a bank. so to speak.
Oh man.
And when I say that,
credit union or
no. Every time a woman lay with a man, she keeps a piece of his DNA.
I agree with that.
He leaves a piece of his DNA.
Okay.
I agree with that.
That goes both ways.
So that's one light where a woman can't sleep with as many men that she wants as a man would sleep with as many women that he wants and still be looked upon the same. Yeah, you're still a woman, but
there's labels attached to it.
Exactly. Like I seen him joint got shared the other day. Shorty was like, so I forgot what it was, but she was like, I guess my husband was real because he saw me get a train run on me by 9 dudes in college, and now he's my husband. And I'm like,
I don't know what Bones be watching sometimes, y'all.
Well, it's called social media.
That's true.
And I'm like,
that's why sometimes you got to take a break.
I'm like, why would she even put that out there?
Y'all, you know what? I can talk
when
all
saw
night
that,
to y'all
my thing
because
was-
this is really going great. But hold on, let me ask you this, Bones and Priest and Mighty. When you guys were growing up, you know, boys aren't supposed to cry. You know, get up. It's okay. Dust yourself off. Let me finish the question.
She's going there.
Boys aren't supposed to cry. But where do you guys get your strength? Because you were saying, Priest, you know, you don't have that same emotional outlet. You don't have that way that you can convey what may be going on, not just with your lady, but with everyday things that's going on in life as a black man, as a man, as a father, as a mate. So where do you guys get that strength? Where do you guys find that connection?
It wasn't until I was older that I realized that it was okay to cry. And I laugh and joke about it, that real men cry in the dark and all this. It wasn't until I got older that I knew that it was okay. Even as a kid.
Did you ever see your dad cry?
I saw my father cry one time, and that was when my grandmother died. That was the only time. When I was growing up, my dad is Superman.
Yeah.
This guy here, you know, I've never seen him cry until my grandmother died.
Okay.
When his mother died, that was the first time I had ever seen a tear roll down this guy's face.
Okay.
And he cried like a baby, you know. But that's his mother,
Right.
you know. But as a kid, you know, you teach your son not to cry. It's not that bad. Suck it up. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And
I do. I'm guilty of that.
Even now, you know what I'm saying? He falls out. My son had jumped down 13 steps and not realized that was wrong.
Right.
And now he's crying. He's trying to figure out, well, why he's hurting. You just jumped down 13 steps.
Right.
So we are taught that, you know, it's not that bad. It's not gonna, it's gonna be okay. And it's not your father that taught you that. It was your mom that said, you know, don't cry. You're going to be okay. And she kisses your boo-boo when you go on about your business.
Interesting.
And now you're getting hit in the head again with a baseball bat because you're still doing the same thing that you got yourself injured for. So, yeah, as fathers, don't cry. Suck it up. Be a man. Yeah, you're 4 years old, 5 years old. You can't tell them to be a man.
Right.
So
Man up.
Man up.
Right,
The
man
nurturing
up.
part came from your mom. She puts the Band-Aid on. She kisses your boo-boo and you go back to playing. So it wasn't until I got older that you realize that things happen, and if you have a heart, then you have some kind of emotion. Most people that don't cry, they're serial killers, you know?
Right,
That type of stuff.
right.
So it wasn't until I was older that I knew that it was okay to cry.
I saw it growing up. Mostly because my father is a lover. Like, he loves hard, right? And it wasn't just, he wasn't just crying. He wasn't crying because of my mom or he got his feelings hurt or anything like that. It's because of different situations in life that have happened. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys ever been in church, but my family was very in church. So I used to
Sunday
see,
through Saturday.
Man, right here. So I used to see them cry in church, you know, sometimes, you know, and I'm just like, okay, so, but interesting enough, still, I think society instills that thing where we are not supposed to cry, that we supposed to toughen up and man up. You know what I mean? And not show our emotions a certain way. So, but I saw it, and I don't right now, I don't feel like it's wrong. I do feel like if y'all want me to be real, I feel like it's weird if you see a grown man just openly crying.
Ugly face cry.
Right.
Is it? Am I alive? Like,
no. Yeah.
It's like it's got to be something extreme.
Right.
I feel like
it was different for me. I was allowed because, like I said, I was raised by my grandmother. So yes, I got the kiss on the boo boo and the Band-Aid, but I also got. It hurts crying. Like, just don't stand there mad. Like,
You were encouraged to
express my emotion. Guess what? You're gonna cry. You're gonna get over it, and you're gonna be right back out there. So don't even come inside. As long as you have no broken bones and there's now extreme blood,
no extreme blood.
Don't come inside.
Yeah, those are.
I love that.
That comes with feeling, and to your crying in church. Those are tears of joy.
Right.
But you see that though.
Yeah. Those are different types of tears. Those are my best friend got married, and I'm I'm feeling something.
But that's age. You got to learn that,
right?
Though.
Exactly.
At a certain age, you're looking at that like that's crying. That's daddy crying.
You still crying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's what I say. As I got older, is when I realized that those type of emotions,
right, are okay. Right.
Okay,
So then the second part of that question is, where do you draw your strength when you're going through? Because we women, we can lean on each other. We call our good girlfriend or our good Judy, and we just express ourselves and we cry and they say, yeah, girl, you all right.
Go ahead and say, you know where we get it from.
But what about you guys? Where do you get that from?
A woman.
Me, I have, well, this might sound cliche, but
no, I'm right.
I have my brothers for that.
You have your
literally my crew. Like, we've sat down and have conversations where I've shed tears and they've shed tears.
Okay.
Because we're not just four guys who do music. We're once four strangers who are now brother.
Okay.
And a family, for the simple fact when we met, none of us had kids. None of us wasn't married. Now 2 is married. All 4 of us has kids. So it's like we've seen each other grow from young men to men. Where, like I said, I know me personally. I've had conversations where we sat down and I'm talking and it's just like.
So you have an outlet.
It just, my
You
brothers,
got an outlet.
Yeah, I do. I really
but
do.
That's not, and I can see that.
I've an outlet where.
Right.
If I shed tears, I don't have to worry about it because I know I've seen my brother shed tears.
I've experienced that, Bones. Like I've been lucky enough to have friends that close, right? But it's not always been like that.
No,
you know what I mean. And and we got to talk about throughout, because where you grab your strength is not just now. What Mo was saying, is not just now where you grab your strength.
Right.
It was
growing up. I mean, going through the trenches, trying to figure out your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just had to be tough.
You had to be tough, and then there was times when you were like, why me? Like, when am I gonna, be successful?
Facts.
And you get what I'm saying? When am I gonna really, and you start to get emotional sometimes, right? And you start to, I need somebody to tell me that
it's going to be okay.
it's going to be good.
Like,
you doing your
I got
thing.
you.
Keep going. I got your back. And guess who? I know. You go to your lady. If not your mom, your lady, women.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Get your strength. Get your guidance. Okay.
I mean,
You're the nurturer.
That's what you do.
Outside of my brothers, I have a female cousin and a female. You would say that's my best friend. That we talk, like we can talk, and I express to them. They be like, "Really?" I be like, "Yo, I need to know. Like, I need this from a woman point of view. I need a woman to answer this, or you know what I'm saying."
I could talk to y'all.
I have that outlet. I would say, I guess, a benefit for me where I do have 2 females in my life that I can talk to like that, and I have my brothers I can express.
I can talk to y'all all night. Okay. I swear to goodness. Last question. Seriously. Can men and women have a platonic friendship?
With each other?
Yes, with each other.
Yes. I would say yes.
Bone says yes. You say yes, why?
Because my best friend is female.
Okay. And you ain't never, ever wanted to jump on the other side?
Even if I wanted to.
No.
Do you want
to or not?
No.
Hey,
now,
that's what we're talking about.
Genuinely friends. Like, really.
There was never a time that you wanted to?
In the past.
Okay,
let me ask you. We started out talking. And then we broke
and she put you in the friend zone?
No, we broke up. Never
then
had
that don't
anything.
count.
Broke up and then found out she was a virgin, so we genuinely became platonic friends.
But
platonic.
Down the line. That's not the same. That's not the same.
You was trying to smash.
You was trying to smash from the jump.
I would say she was my girl.
Right.
But then something happened. And we broke up.
That don't count.
But it never got to that
I'm
point.
we're talking about, can a man and a woman meet and
just
from
be friends?
the day one
be platonic?
Yes, I would say yes.
What y'all think? Y'all don't think
no, are we talking about platonic in actions and thoughts, or just actions?
You can't be. I mean, you can't control a person's thoughts.
Okay,
right?
You
can't control a person's thoughts.
Yes.
But I'm saying in actions, is it possible that this could be your friend, your road dog? Y'all can hang out, and there's absolutely nothing that's going to go on.
Yeah,
unless she wants it.
I say
same though.
It's not the same unless she wants. So therefore, she's coming in with the mentality like, I'm gonna be your friend.
But Mo's
if
right.
You take it, I'm gonna give it.
No,
up to
listen.
you.
Mo's right, because being platonic doesn't mean just.
There you go. See,
that means if given the opportunity at some point, right? Would you even, from your friend, your best friend, like you want to say, right? Would you do it?
Now,
can you be just friends with a woman?
No.
No, I'm gonna say.
I say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
I say no.
Because and I laugh and joke about men versus women. I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is a woman's world, not a man's world. No matter what you think,
it is.
We can find a woman and like a woman and want to be with a woman. If that woman does not choose you,
child,
you don't have a shot.
Friend zone.
You go straight to the friend zone.
Man, there's a lot of people in that dark room.
Now we friends. We best friends, because I can only be best friends.
Oh, we can be. Now.
We best friends until you that one time.
Right. So now here it is, and I'm thinking that you telling me we're just going to be friends, and you show up at my house in a trench coat and these high-heel pumps on.
Oh, Lord.
It changes the game, because now I was just thinking like you just was cool, but now
maybe you more than cool.
You got the yams out. Yeah, we more than just friends now. So I'm gonna say
just
no.
Just that quick. We more than
I mean, not more than friends, but we about to do it. We got to get it in.
No, we not with me. We just friends.
Nah,
we are. Look, we are just. You come to my house.
No.
I'm gonna sit you down as a friend, and tell you, don't let this go nowhere else.
Like, know what you doing.
We don't gonna do this one
We
time.
gonna
do this one
know
time.
what you doing.
But if it's good,
because we friends.
What if it's good?
Oh, God.
Yeah, we can still be friends. We can be.
That's all.
Oh, my God.
But I'm gonna say no. My answer's gonna be no.
I can talk to y'all all night.
say yeah.
I mean, this conversation can go on and on. Men versus women can go
But then,
on.
can it go back to being friends after that one time? If you decide to cross that line.
No.
Of course
No.
not. Of course not.
No, because then we become emotional, and now you are automatically my boyfriend.
Especially if it's good.
In the words
especially if it's
in
good.
the words of Miss Nuki, I just want a nut. So yeah, we can go back to being friends after that.
Sometimes, and y'all talked about situations. Sometimes you can get blinded. Like you my boyfriend now.
Oh yeah,
You're
when
my
there's
boyfriend.
good, y'all come out with that
You're my boyfriend.
I call it the
Sorry.
crazy wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
do this again
that's
with
what
two
happened.
Other women.
That's
Okay,
what
we can
happened
do it.
when you reach that crazy wall.
Yeah, that might get.
Females got a crazy wall, and that's when I don't want to be friends no more come into play. We're friends until you reach that crazy wall. Once you
What the devil is a crazy wall?
Any little
that's
tap,
your boyfriend now.
anything on that wall, it could be just a speck on that wall. As long as you reach that crazy wall she got, you're no longer a friend. So what are we? I thought you said you were friends. You already right on my crazy wall. We not friends no more.
Anyway,
Bone
See?
crazy. Bone crazy.
I didn't tell you.
Crazy.
I didn't tell you.
I'm just saying.
This is what I
Not
have to deal with
legally,
every
man.
Wednesday.
Not legally, dog.
It hasn't
Not
been
legally.
diagnosed,
Legally,
but
dog.
we're
Not legally.
Legally.
thinking it's that way.
Nah, man.
Oh my goodness,
I'm gonna
y'all.
get somebody with PhD in.
Please do to diagnose him.
He got to get diagnosed.
To diagnose
And then
him.
somebody with an MD.
I'm a Sagittarius, man. We got many moods. You try to figure us out, it's not gonna happen.
We're not trying to figure you out.
We got too much moods. But I will say also, I'm different from the November Sagittarius. I'm a November Sagittarius. I'm different from the December Sagittarius.
Okay.
Let's get that clear right there.
Thank you so much, Bones, for that clarification. Listen, I am so glad that you guys rocked with us. And I have to tell y'all, Mom and Dad are out. That's why we just been doing what we wanted to do all night here at Ablazin Radio. Big up the entire team of Ablazin who is supporting Howard Theater right now. They are watching and listening to the wonderful and incomparable Taurus Riley, who is in the D.C. We were supposed to be there,
Such
but
a
you
good
know,
conversation. See, this is
great conversation.
why we're called Community Voice.
That's right. That's right. And you can hear us here every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Ablazin Radio. Listen, you can download the free Ablazin Radio app. It is for iPhone and Android users. So we're all a team, okay? It doesn't matter. And anyway, no, I ain't even going to go there about Android and iPhone. I'm going to just let y'all know. Also, log on to www.ablazinradio.com. It is such an interactive website. You can also call us from the website and
Yes, you
the
can.
app, all right, as well as giving us a call, 240-949-2289. I know you guys wanted to call in, but you just wanted to chime in on Facebook, and I want to big up and thank all of you guys, Troy, Ardania, Eddie,
Real
Al,
Warrior, big up yourself.
Real Warrior, Hollywood, I
Stiletto,
see you,
Lady
Michael,
Coco,
everybody.
90s
We
babes, big up
appreciate you
yourself,
guys
appreciate
so
you.
much for liking and sharing and liking and sharing. DJ Mighty, where
What
can
up?
the people
What up?
follow
What
you,
up?
find you, and what's going to happen with you this weekend?
So just follow me at DJ Mighty, DJM1GHTY on that's Instagram, and then Facebook, DJ Mighty Crone. Stay tuned for where you can find me, where I'm going to be. Some things is happening.
All right.
All right.
We like when big things are happening.
Praise. You can find me on all platforms as Grandman 1126. That's Grand GRAND Man MAN 1126. I'm on Facebook, Twitter,
The whole gamut.
all of that.
Y'all, and this is the man versus women, honey. You gonna get your laugh on. And make sure you join him on Tuesdays for Tuesday Titties. It's a fun time. It's a fun time, okay? If I like it, I know y'all will love it. DJ Fiyabone, where can the community find you and follow you?
Well, I am Wexler Booker, the real Wexler Booker. You can find me IG at DJ Fiyabone 592, and where you can find me starting Saturday. Well, first you can find me here each and every Wednesday on Community Voices. Keep it locked. Thank you. And starting Saturday, the 29th, you can catch me, DJ Mighty, DJ Stiletto, DJ Goodaz, DJ Shanghai. We're all gonna be in Po' Boy Gym. Temptation Saturday.
Can I be in the promo?
Temptation
Temptation Saturday.
It's gonna be a temptation summer.
All right, big up yourselves. Listen, and I am MoMo Love. You can follow me on all social media, MoMo Love 1229, MoMo Love, or Community Voices. Big up our 35 subscribers on YouTube. You can check this show and all of our other past shows out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you'll know when Community Voices is on. Listen, I wanted to let y'all know that MLK says that our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. And as I say each and every single week, remember to use your voice, community, and we are out.
Patrice again. they call him Coco. Kitchen half thing with the tempo. The king of the world, they call him Sparrow. For the love of Calypso, oh latte, we are funda. Is the love of the tempo, oh latte, we are funda. For the love of Calypso.